Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Anthony, how many times have you went to a website and found that you can't even use it?
Dan, way too many times, and I'll tell you, it is so annoying because it keeps me up at night. Not only websites are inaccessible to the blind, but they're inaccessible to most disabilities. Also, aside from websites, it's the e-commerce
You know
store.
how many times I've gone to a website, I want to spend some money, I want to buy a t-shirt, a mug, something because I want to support them, I love them, and I can't because the website doesn't say anything. It's a bunch of images.
It's images that aren't labeled, and it's really frustrating. But did you know there's a solution?
There's a professional that can fix that for you and find a price that'll rip the pants right off of your legs.
It's our newest sponsor, Inclusive Web. And that not only can they find a solution for you, but if you're curious, is my website accessible to the disabled community?
How much is this going to cost me?
Well-
what's the deal? What do I need to do?
You
They
can-
have a free offer.
Free offer to check if your website or e-commerce is accessible. And if not, they will help you find a price that works for everyone to get it going.
Inclusive, INCLUSIVE web.co/4badeyes. Tell them again, Anthony.
That's right, Dan. There is no more excuses, ladies and gentlemen. You go to inclusiveweb.co/FOURBADEYES today. Let's get back to it. Go. Four bad eyes. Four bad eyes. Four bad eyes. You bad guy. Four bad eyes. You bad guys. Four bad eyes. You
Whoa! Welcome back. Yeah,
Oh!
we got control.
Oh no! Woo!
There's the classic intro you may have missed.
Yeah, give me the doo-doo. There it is.
Ham horn.
We're back here, baby. We are back and better than ever. I think we got the sound figured out for remote. You probably
Possibly.
think the same damn room. Same
I got
damn
an alert's
room.
popping up. We're good, baby. We're in
Oh,
Four Bad Eyes
studio,
Studio and
Bad-
Ferraro Studio.
That's it, baby. That is it. We are
Ferraro.
each in we're each in studio 2.
Four Ferraro, four
No, we're in studio 2 each.
Ferraro.
For studio 4 RAR.
Studio Ferraro. Possibly? No.
Great one.
Bing. Is
What's
that your
up,
computer
Dan?
alert coming up?
24 days.
Is that
24
your computer thing popping up? Is that
Nope.
what I'm hearing?
Just turn your speech off.
No, it's just there's no speech. It's just going bloop, like the speech is off, which I think it
Oh.
might be yours. But
Yeah, now it's yours.
yeah, dude, we're good.
Yeah. We're yamming. We are here and
We're crippled. Get used to it.
yeah, we're disabled.
We're still blinder than ever.
What is it? Differently able?
Still can't see, dude.
I don't like those terms. Do you like that term, differently able
No,
or
blind.
handy capable?
No, don't care about it.
I'm not a
Don't
fan.
Burn them. Burn them all.
Burn the term.
Burn them all.
Yeah, and then
Disabled, able-bodied, whatever you want to call it. You're
call
not
me
offending me.
blind.
I know people get offended, sure, but I'm not offended by anything.
I'm on the offense.
I keep hearing an alert, dude. It's driving me nuts. You know what it is? I think I might be hitting the screen on my Roadcaster.
Don't do that.
Does that make it go boop?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I think that's what I was doing.
All right.
This is new to me. This is new. I'm in my studio with the Roadcaster, which I've never had controls into my fingers. So this is nerve wracking.
I know, and it's fun. It's very fun.
I feel power, dude. Nope, I heard it again. Nope. definitely not the Roadcaster.
Well, I don't know what it is. It's not over here.
Just gonna have to deal with it. Hopefully the people don't hear it. It's gonna drive people
deal
nuts.
with it. No, because the sound is controlled on my end, and I don't hear it. So you're good.
It's probably my restart alert.
Yeah, this computer's gonna start in 60 seconds.
Full bad eyes. Full bad eyes.
So, dude, you getting ready
For the wedding, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time I hear this, it might already be over, no?
Oh, maybe.
We got to figure that out, actually.
Now, I'll put it out before. Yeah, I'm excited to come to Michigan.
Well, we're going to do it may have already happened, but I don't know. But we're going to do you're going to set up as the plan live at the wedding.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to be queefing everywhere.
So if you haven't heard that yet, it's coming of the live at the wedding.
Gonna interview
you're
Dan's
going
friend.
post ceremony.
Yeah, the reception.
Yeah, I never know which one.
Reception.
I can never remember which one is which. Which they say ceremony and then reception.
The wedding. Ceremony's when you get married, and
like with the priest Almighty.
Yeah, your buddy.
And then the reception.
Priest Mike.
What does reception mean? I guess
reception is partay.
Like MC, master of ceremony.
What comes before part B?
Oh my God, this thing is going boop every 30 seconds, dude. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind here.
You can't.
You're not hearing it.
Power through. No.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's like water torture.
Oh my God. It reminds me of Mark Norman and his watch going off. Boop.
Oh, the watch.
Beep, beep, beep.
Welcome to Tuesdays.
What were we saying
with
now? Oh yeah, but reception. What does that mean? It means party.
It's what comes for part B. Partay.
Part B, partay. Yeah, but reception. What is the word reception? There's a
reception is like receiving.
There's the immaculate.
That's
reception.
Conception.
No, there's the immaculate interception.
No, what in Super Bowl 34?
Something like that. Some Super Bowl. Remember? Have you heard of this?
No.
Some guy.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah, they called it that.
No, they call it. You're doing a Mother Mary or a Hail Mary.
No, this is different. This is a catch that went down where the guy caught the ball like at the ground, pretty much.
No,
and I think he scored a touchdown to win. I don't know if it was a Super Bowl or a big game.
Ooh, Jerome Bettis.
And every angle you couldn't see the football on the ground, so they had to call it as a fair catch, I believe.
Damn.
They call it the immaculate
interception.
Reception,
because reception means to receive. Because if conception means to conceive, then reception is.
You're also receiving something during conception. I don't know, dude.
That's true. That is very true.
You have to have reception in order to have conception, I guess.
You're wrong there, Daniel.
You gotta have reception to have conception.
But
which, in the eyes of the Lord, you need to have a.
I think we are receiving the couple for the first time.
Maybe right. You're being recepted as the first time Mr. and Mrs. Fill in the blank.
That's. And now, Mr. and Mrs. Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
So reception means to receive. Receive.
I'll be filling in the blank, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna be filling in the blank all that night.
After that, dude, you got to. What is that called? What is that called? You have to consummate.
Oh, consummate the marriage.
Not legal until it's consummated.
Yeah. Are you gonna consummate in the green room, like in the bridal room?
No breathing. In the what room?
In the bridal room where bride gets.
I don't think we have one.
Well,
yeah, there's a little. I guess
there's gotta be a little getaway room.
She's coming out of somewhere. Yeah.
Are you getting married on the same place that the reception is?
It's yes, yeah, on the same grounds.
Yeah.
Yep, that's like so there's a bunch of chairs and well, there's a building and then we'll come out on the building, and that's where the dance floor / bar that's like partially covered by like a patio kind of thing.
Like a little tent?
No, it's like a patio, part of the building, and then a cement dance floor, and then that's like where the main bar is. And then there's like a selfie section zone there. Then there's 2 tiers to this building. It's like an old barn. There's 2 tiers. One tier is like up where I guess a lot of people smoke the cigars, the stogies.
Oh, nice.
There's that little zone, the smoking zone.
I'm
And then below that is like bar. And then off of the bar into like the golf course field area, there's a big tent where everyone will eat. And then through the tent that will all be opened. Luckily, no rain. You go through the tent, I believe, and that leads to a little path where all the chairs will be set up, where the actual ceremony will be.
Oh,
at.
nice. Yeah, that was
But
kind
it's
of.
all in like the field there. There's like a little lake, I think. Pond, I should say.
Oh, dude, I'm jumping in.
I'm gonna have to bring my fishing pole, dude, and catch a hog.
Catch a hog on the wedding day. I know Heather's gonna be catching a hog.
Oh,
Pew, pew.
she's gonna be catching a freaking couple of hogs, dude.
Give me your Michigan hoagie.
Yeah, I've been holding on for marriage, so we'll see, dude. It'll be nice. Oh
Yeah,
my
dude.
God, it's still beeping. If you can't hear it,
No one can hear it.
all right,
You.
I can hear it. Okay,
You can hear it. You can hear it.
but yeah, the wedding, couple weeks.
So let me just get right into it then, Jerry.
Hit me with something. I don't know what's going on. We haven't recorded in months.
Dude,
It's been at least a month.
Do I have some stuff for you?
I'll tell you what, I did not want to record just now.
Yeah, well.
I was on the couch with a box of Cheez-Its listening
Yeah.
to my book.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you had a
I've been
box of
listening.
Cheez-Its and then had to run to grab an Oreo.
I got 2 Oreos because I went salty. I do a little sweet for the
I respect it.
old podcast here.
Yeah. All right.
Wish I had pop. No pop in the house.
So last I saw you was in Vegas. And then I went to California.
And I went home. Yep.
Yeah. I went to San Diego first. Had a lot of fun there. Saw the cousins. Oh, this is a funny story, actually. Real quick side note. We're out to dinner at this like nice spot called The Joint in Ocean Beach, and it's like a famous like sushi spot. They get everything fresh and also like shipped, whatever. And they we order all this food. It's me, Kelly, and my cousin. Shout out Matt. And we order all this food and we're waiting, and all of a sudden the server's a little out of it, right? And the server comes and she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally boofed your order."
Boofed. What's the real word?
I don't know.
Buffed. There's a
never
word
heard-
she meant to say.
I've never
Fluffed.
heard
I guess
botched,
fluffed is one.
botched.
Botched.
Boofed.
That's what I'm
He
thinking.
said boofed, and I was like,
Boofed.
I hope you didn't boof my order.
Botched. What does that mean? Yeah.
Boof means shoving up your butt.
What?
Boof means to put something up your like boofing a beer is butt chugging.
Boofing.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I boofed your order. Oh, so she put your order in her pants and boofed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like people used to boof drugs going into jail and stuff.
Okay, you boof it.
Yeah, she did the old
I always heard that as just cracking it or
no, she did the old prison pouch. And so that was pretty funny. But so we do San Diego, go stop on the way to
Kelly boofed yours. Did you manage to fit all of it up there?
Oh, and Kelly almost had a fish relapse. Fish was live streamed at the bar next.
Fish
was
relapse.
like-
I thought you meant the sushi.
No, she was like,
Yes,
hearing
I
the
can't believe
band.
you guys didn't go because then you had
Hey.
Willie's 90th.
Well, we got off the plane to LA or just in San Diego, and some like
No,
random-
wait. When you're going to Vegas, you got sidetracked, and that's
Oh,
when you
that
saw
was
the
it.
fish.
Yeah, okay,
the
that was
fish
it.
memories.
Yeah.
Like, you guys going to Fish,
You guys going to
man?
Fish, man? No, man.
So then
trying to-
Kelly was looking up tickets the whole Vegas weekend, and
and they were playing the final night at Hollywood Bowl.
She was trying to lay the groundwork for you to get you to go, but
I was
you didn't
anti.
make it.
Yeah, I'm allergic to seafood.
Almost had a fish relapse, huh?
I was not allowing it.
She got it. What did she at? 101 up?
120 at least.
Good
Too many. Too many.
We got to at least end on an even number, I was going to say.
Yeah. But we go to LA from there, go to first stop at the Blunt Steel guy's house and skate in his backyard. He's got a skate park. He's gonna let me weld something next time we're there, so that'll be sick.
Nice.
And
careful, you can kill yourself.
I know, with the mask on and everything.
It's a lot. It's electricity that heats that up, right?
Yeah.
A lot of volts.
You'll
die.
Like remember the drink Volt?
Yeah.
Remember that drink?
It's like still rocking.
Mountain Dew Volt.
Was it Mountain Dew who did it?
Probably.
Or was it its own thing?
It might have been.
It might have been its own thing because there's Mountain Dew
Energy.
Yeah, what's that called? Is it Volt? No.
I don't know. No, it's definitely not Volt because
Baja Blast.
Yeah,
Mountain Dew
Code Red.
Code Red.
I don't know. There's some weird flavors.
Yeah.
I did that whole thing with Mountain Dew, and
but yeah, you get volted though.
Volted
into the next dimension.
Did that. Went to San Clemente. I saw I got to hear a pelican. Yeah, a pelican. It was right on the pier, and it was like Delta would go up close to it. It was just sitting on the thing, and it would open its wings and go.
Like breathe or
like
waft its winds.
Real aggressive breathe. Like real aggressive. Yeah. Like, I was like, oh shit, Delta, get away.
It was boffing at you, dude.
But
boofed you. It was boofing at you.
It was boofing the energy. And then we went to LA, go to Venice Skate Park. And
locals only, bro.
I was very pleased. I was able, last time.
You getting vibed out there at all?
No, I got vibed.
I was getting vibed there, dude.
I got vibed in.
Oh, you got vibed in.
Yeah, people were loving it. Like the homie was helping me go around the snake run. That's pretty aggressive there, and it was a fun time. Like people were stoked, and I was just skating. And
snake run, you drop in. First corner is a big nippley hip thing. You're blasting off that.
Big nip hip. No, I wasn't blasting. I was just trying to get through.
I think I remember this layout pretty well. This park. Did you go in the bowl?
I went in the bowl, and it has
a separate bowl.
Yeah, and it has like an elevator coping.
Cool. Yeah.
It starts up and goes down. I did a blunt grab, basically board slide to fakie down the elevator. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But I grabbed my first. I guess you would call it a handrail too. It was like
to an elevator.
It wasn't a rail. It was a long 3-block, and it was the height of a handrail, like maybe waist height. Mm-hmm. And it was like it wasn't so it was round on top, but it was like one of those things that it doesn't have a space underneath. It's just solid all the way down. You know what I'm talking about?
No space.
Like you can't go through it underneath. It's just like a full wall.
Oh, okay. It's a ledge rail.
But it was too skinny to be a ledge.
Yeah, ledge rail.
Okay.
It was cement though.
No, it was metal. The top.
Oh, it was just metal on top. But
yeah, and then it wasn't cement. I would say it was more like
But it was rounded up there, kind of.
Yeah, like a round rail, but just the top half, obviously, and then it goes down all the way.
Yeah, almost.
But I did that.
Ledgy rail thing. Yeah.
It was a very big accomplishment.
Nice.
Very proud of myself. And then we park and we go to the skate park for like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Get back, go to walk to the car, and Kelly's like, "Our car's not there." And I thought she was fucking with me. Like I was like, "No way, our car's not
right.
there." Like, yeah, right, you know. And she's like, "No,
this is
I'm dead serious."
Okay.
She's like, "I'm dead serious. Our car's not there."
Oh my!
She starts looking around, and the car that was parked behind us was gone. So they left. It turns out you can't park there from like 4 to 7 or something. And it was 4:15 and our car got towed at 4:08.
Dang.
Just missed it. She finally found the sign that said it. Like it was around the corner, basically. It wasn't even on that street. And where I'm basically feeling defeated at this point. I've never had a car towed. I'm like, oh, we're just screwed. Never getting this car back.
Never gonna see the
Rental
car
car.
again.
I'm like, we just gotta figure it out. I don't know what to
Guess
do.
we'll go to the rental car and get a new one.
I'm like, what do we do here, Jerry? And
It's gone. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
we call the number on the sign. Oh yeah, you got to call this number. And then we call that number. Oh yeah, you got to call this number. Call
yeah.
4 different numbers. The number. And then I'm like, all right, great. Like I'm getting a little agitated. I got to stay calm for Kelly. And then we're with Delta too. And all of a sudden we finally get the right one. And they're like, oh yeah, you got to come here. You got to come to this location, pay $500. I think it was like $450 or something.
Or something. Okay.
Yeah, for something. And you gotta, after you pay, you gotta get here. Like you gotta go to this other location.
Oh, a different
your
location.
Car, and you have to do it all before 7:00 or we close. So here I am.
So you got like Uber to the first spot.
LA rush hour, Jerry. It took 30 minutes to get to the first spot that was like 3 miles away. And then so we're in the Uber going there and pay the thing. Go to the yard where the car is.
The second place.
Yeah, it takes another like 30-minute Uber. And then so like now I've already spent like $80 on Ubers on top of all this. And then go to that spot, and the guy was like super cool, like at the shipyard or junk or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
He opens the game like, dude, I didn't read the sign. He's like, you should have told them that. Maybe they would have cut you a break. This is screwed. But I was so overwhelmed. I was like, what the hell? We're never gonna get this car back. $500 later, get the car back. And have to go, and then was supposed to meet my cousin to some like small concert on the golf course. Finally made it there, and
you got jammed up, dude.
Drank it all away.
You got jammed up, my man.
I got jammed up.
They were out at 4:00, dude. They're making the rounds. Who are you gonna tow today?
By like 7 minutes.
What kind of car?
It was what was it? I forget. I think it was like a.
Oh, was it the same thing? You guys didn't drive.
Yeah, same car that we had.
Like an SUV. Yeah.
Yeah, SUV.
It was an Arcadia.
Yeah, it was. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And freaking, I was just so stressed. It was so annoying, and it was just wasted the whole day. It took like 2.5 hours. The whole ordeal. Awful time. But then we go to my cousin surprises us with Willie Nelson 90th birthday party celebration at the Hollywood Bowl. And
you made it to the Willie 90.
We made it to the Willie. We extended our trip an extra day so we could.
Willie made it too.
Or no, 2 extra days. Yeah, Willie made it, dude. It was Snoop Dogg was there.
Oh, was he?
There was all these, dude. I don't really like smoke anymore. I don't really smoke like weed that much at all anymore. And my cousin,
you got to at Willie's 90.
It's me, Kelly, and my 2 cousins. My cousin starts handing me joints during the show, like just passing to me, and I'd take like 1 or 2 hits and just pass it back.
Yeah.
I was so. First of all, the lineup. It was like Nora Jones, the Dixie Chicks. Well, I guess they're just called the Chicks now. There was George Strait, Chris Christopherson,
wow,
Leon Bridges, Gary Clark Jr. Like the lineup was insane. Bob Weir from the Grateful Dead, like all these people. Jack Johnson sang this song called "I Smoked Weed with Willie and He Took All My Money" because they were gambling. And he got too high and Willie beat him real bad in poker. But it was pretty funny. And then there was the lineup was just crazy, Jerry. Like once in a lifetime lineup. song after song, just new people coming out, switching back and forth, and Johnny Cash's daughter, like everyone you could ever imagine. And then at the end of the
how long was the pre-show before they even Willie came out?
Willie came for the last like 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. And
So it was almost like a tribute.
Everyone would sing a Willie song and then say something about Willie.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. And then
but he wasn't out there to be seen until the last 40.
Yeah, last 40.
Okay.
He did a couple duets and he did a couple of his own. Snoop Dogg came out with him. They did.
How was Willie looking and feeling, dude?
Sounds amazing. He sounds like good old Willie.
Okay.
I imagine it's pretty tiring for him nowadays.
Yeah, was Kelly like he looks like he's over it or what?
No, he was loving it. It was amazing because it was his actual birthday too, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Dude, Owen Wilson was one of the announcers.
Oh, dude, my man.
Yeah, a couple other people announced. It was really cool. And then
Owen Wilson, I met him, dude. Ask me if he remembers me.
Really?
He came into the shop the one time.
Skate shop?
Mm-hmm. Surf.
Oh,
side.
what'd he get?
I don't even know if he bought anything or he was just looking or what. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. He bought some board shorts or a hat or something.
Very distinct nose, Owen Wilson.
Very. That's what
You could hear it.
I don't think I actually met him, but everyone said, everyone starts calling around. Oh, Owen Wilson's here, and then I snuck out, on the floor just to get a I got a glimpse of that nose and everything. Like, oh, there he is.
Oh, it's him.
Because that Wedding Crashers is my all-time favorite comedy.
Really, that's one of my favorites.
Oh,
it's a great movie.
It's like my favorite movie of all time.
Vince Vaughn crushes it in that with the red.
I had to. Oh, I also made a point to. I had some clothes out. I was working in the back where I would tag everything and bring it out. So I was like pretending to put some clothes away until I heard his voice because I had to hear that distinct. He has that real nasally voice,
Yeah.
I had to hear his voice, and then I slinked down back into the back there.
So here I am.
Cool. I'm
getting freaking secondhand stoned at least, and then the joints I'm hitting, and I haven't ever had this happen to me. First thing,
you weren't locking the knees, were you?
No, I wasn't locking the knees.
Keeping the knees bent.
I learned my lesson. I was sitting up on a concrete pillar thing.
Get them, so that was them knees. You're going down,
dude. Yeah, no, never lock your knees at a show, but learn that the hard way. So my cousins passed me these joints, whatever. You're fine during all the music, because you're just in the show. When the show ends, reality starts to set in, Jared, and you're like, what is happening now?
I gotta get out of here.
I was on like Mars, and the second people start scurrying out, we're like hanging back for a sec to like let it, the initial rush go. Yeah, and it's a great venue. The venue's amazing. It's like all set up different level. Like each seat is on a different level. So, it's this amazing acoustics. The background of the stage is like the Hollywood Hills and stuff. And it all like bounces off that into the crowd. And
the bowl, baby. Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, the bowl. I never been there before. It was really epic. Then I'm standing there, and all of a sudden this mom comes up to me and she goes, "Hey, are you blah blah blah? I'm with my son, and we've been next to you the entire show, and we're huge fans." I was so out of my gore. I like couldn't even talk.
You didn't know what to do. Yeah,
I was just like, "Oh, stay in school.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
I gotta
go." And then they took a picture. I don't want to ever have that picture surface. But so that was one thing. And then Kelly goes to the bathroom. We're walking out of there. Kelly goes to the bathroom. All of a sudden, we're walking down this like concrete slant. Like it's all slanted the way out. So you got to go through like the rows and whatever. I'm walking with my cousins, and all of a sudden I'm like, the world starts spinning, Jerry. Like I don't know what, I have no control over my body at this point. And I was like, I got to sit down. I was like, I need to sit down. I can't keep walking. And I had to sit with my back against this thing for a minute. And then
How
I
much
started,
did you smoke?
not that much. Not that much at all, but
What's
it's
wrong with this weed
California
nowadays?
shit.
It'll
It's
knock
too
you. If
strong.
you don't go, you go from not smoking to
Yeah, to like
you probably
two.
smoked half a joint of the Cali goo.
That's probably what it was equivalent to, like a half a joint.
Oh yeah, you're
And
done
I
for.
was bonkers. I was walking down this hill, and I started envisioning that I had no control over my body, and I started seeing myself. It didn't happen, but I started seeing myself rolling down this hill
Oh,
forever. Like I was so dizzy. There were so many people, and it started getting, when you're around like the big crowds and you start getting a little like overwhelmed, like 'cause there's so much sound. People are going woo, like all energized from the show.
It's an anxiety attack.
It was dude. I didn't think I was gonna make it out of there. I had to keep focusing on my breathing, like, and then we
You
get
almost had to be
outside.
medevac down. I almost had to medevac you out,
We
dude.
get outside the whole way. I'm like, I can't. I think I'm gonna pass out the whole time. I'm using all my energy to not pass out. And my cousin stops to get a hot dog, and then all of a sudden there's like the balloons going off, like the freaking nitrous mafia's there. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like, this is way too much. Like, even the sounds of the balloons being blown up were freaking me out, and everyone's trying to hustle it, like, hey, 2 for 10, 2 for 10. I'm like, get away from me. And you start walking home, and my cousin's not comprehending that, like, I'm about to pass out. So my one cousin, he's like, I want to stop and get some ice cream. And I'm like, I can't, dude. I gotta keep going. And I just hoofed it home, laid in bed, and decompressed.
Was Kelly with you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys just took off. All right.
Yeah, and me and my one cousin and Kelly took off, and my other cousin just went and got ice cream.
Got some munchies, dude.
Yeah, you had the munchies, and that was
That'd be one of the highest selling post show munchies, dude.
Oh,
The Willie 90th.
without a doubt, dude. There was 80-year-olds getting stoned. Everyone was in their cowboy best. Bless
Well,
you.
there probably were some old crew there too.
Yeah, it was a very old crew.
A lot of generations.
So many generations, and everyone was like, I was wearing Crocs and freaking skate pants, and people were wearing like cowboy boots, hats, the jackets. I was very out of place, but it was an amazing show. Just the ending, the getting out of there was pretty brutal.
That's Willie for you, dude. He'll get you stoned,
dude,
man.
Dude.
He'll get you more stoned than you want to be.
Hold me up and smoke me when I die.
Oh,
that's the song him and Snoop do together.
Willie,
yeah, when Snoop came out, Snoop came out with a blunt in mouth.
Did he do a song?
Yeah, it's called "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die."
He did that one. Okay.
Yeah, they do the duet. It's great.
He did a duet with him?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's their song together.
I wonder if they they're probably two people who are in the same weed category as far as how much they can
Snoop
smoke.
said the only one that has ever outsmoked him in his life is Willie Nelson.
Probably Willie, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Willie smokes as much anymore. I think he does more like edibles and vape sometimes, but
well,
yeah.
some people have like a higher tolerance for it just in general, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to.
Then there's people who like, I think Sickler said when he eats it, it doesn't do anything.
He said that. Yeah, he said it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
and
you eat it as much, which the average person, that's when you lose control.
Rogan has a whole bit on edibles versus smoking, and like
it's the way it's processed and everything.
How come no one told me this? And he got real fucked up.
So Willie must just have good tolerance in general, and then he just smokes and smokes.
I imagine there was an interview with him on Larry King and a long time ago, and he was like, yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes by filling my Winchester pack with joints and roll them and smoke them and roll them and smoke them. He's like, and they were big old things. And then he's like, and then I discovered a vaporizer. Now this has, because he was like, I started coughing and wheezing in the night, and he's like, and then I discovered the vaporizer. This has no smoke but more effect. And he's like, it's amazing. And he was talking about it, but weed's a crazy drug, man. It's a crazy plant. The way they're making it potent these days is insane.
Too strong, dude. I want some I need dad grass, dude.
I need some Mexican the Mexican gold, Acapulco gold or whatever it's called, where you get in the brick.
Yeah, the brown, dude.
Yeah, the
Brown weed.
Yeah. Oh man, but what do you got, Jerry?
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what I talked
been
about
up
last
to?
episode. I
Worry
don't even know where we left off.
we left off. Vegas was the last time seeing each other.
Oh, what happened after that? I went home.
Yeah, you went home.
Vegas was good. Contest was all right. Anthony got robbed of a podium.
Screw that. That's fine.
We all thought Ant was going to be on the podium, and
Yeah, I had a run of my
No.
life, but I'm just not veteran
that
enough.
was a bummer. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what happened to it. I got nothing, Jer. What have I been? I've been fishing my ass off. That's what I've been doing.
You caught the first fish though, right?
Oh yeah, I've been catching fish every day, dude. Yeah, we got
It's
the skunk
that-
out of the boat.
Damn.
We've been a lot of bass. Only bass though. Oh, one crappie.
Yeah, but bass is good.
That's what we're fishing for. So, but
Are
I've
you
been
eating the bass.
because we caught a big boy, the trophy size. Because in Michigan, if you catch a largemouth bass over 21 inches, and you send in a photo of the measurement of it and everything, you get a patch that says Master Angler. So you can collect
Really?
you can collect your patches throughout the years. You know what I mean? Master Angler will say Master Angler 2023 largemouth bass, catch and release or whatever. So that's what we've been. Me and the
How do
buddy,
you prove it?
we sent a photo into the DNR with
Just a photo with the weighing it.
with the measuring and then length. It's more
Yeah,
the
yeah.
length
Oh,
and
okay.
not the weight. Yeah, but yeah, of a tape measure and all that. So
Did you-
that's what we've been chasing the last couple days. It's kind of been the new goal.
Did you send in the trophy one?
We were measuring them in the beginning,
Oh,
and then we remembered. Oh, we can get a patch. So we're like, oh, this will be fun to do. And
Who
that was
sucks
like that was like 3 days ago. Me and my buddy Nate.
is it
So now
Sorry,
we've been hunting for our patches the last couple days.
is it all of Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
So
there's one for every species, pretty much. Largemouth bass is like 21 inches. A pike has to be 38 inches. A bluegill has to be over 10 inches.
damn.
So each species has a length you have to beat or get to get the peach.
All you get is a patch though.
All you get, that's epic, dude. Free patch, dude.
Free patch.
It's cool.
Yeah.
'Cause I have one from like years ago, like the first big bass I caught, a smallmouth. I have one, but
You ever have the people who are like fans or something that are like they try and like kind of relate to you by like maybe they had an incident in their life where they had bad vision or like they have a cousin that has bad vision or something like that.
yeah, I had an uncle who was blind. Yeah, cool.
I had two incidents. So
All right.
I was in New York. I went to the Van skate park and like we were in Brooklyn walking around. Someone chases us down. Or no, I was sitting at the like the bay or the river or whatever. And there was someone that came up and like walking past with a dog and they were like, "Hey, I'm a big fan." And they were like, I think your story's amazing. They were like, when I was younger, I had 2800 in my left eye and I wore a patch for a couple days and it was better. I'm just like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, oh, that's great.
Glad you fixed it.
I should try that.
Yeah, people need to try to, yeah, you get that a lot.
And then the other day, I went to my good friend Patty, who runs like the music association for visually impaired students. They like they help you with like lessons and stuff. And we went out to see her cousin we went to the Helium Comedy Club, Jer, in Philly.
Helium, Philly, yeah.
Helium. And it was actually pretty cool because that's like a famous spot. Like a lot of big names have been there, and we're there. It was like a contest for new comedians. They get like 3 to 5 minutes, and then you vote at the end. And her cousin was doing stand up, and he did a little bit of a. He was very good because he's only done it 3 times. He did because he had very good stage presence and very good confidence. But he did a little bit of a hacky joke in the beginning, and I told him it was like something with ketchup, mustard, and relish, and I was like, "Come on!" It was like you got to ketchup to muster, you know what you relish or
Relishes
something.
or so.
Yeah, it was. I was like, "Come on!" But my man Ketchup, this dude Ketchup, crushed it. But he went too long, and the music came on, and they disqualified him, and he was the best one.
You can't blow the light.
Yeah, you can't blow the light. Give him the light. And
once you see the light, yeah, that's a big no-no in the comedy scene.
I know, but he was crushing, dude. It was good.
Yeah,
and
that's a big no-no, dude.
But so when we were leaving, first of all, one of the comedians comes up to me at the end. When I'm walking out the door, he like runs behind me. He's like, "Anthony," and he's so coked up. He's like, "What's up, man? I follow you. You're on social media, right?" He's like, "I run the biggest indie podcast, the #1 indie podcast. Blah blah blah. We'd love to get you on it. You're on social media, right? I'll contact you."
Biggest indie podcast.
And then this is how you know they're not really a fan, because Patty was taking the picture for him, and she goes, "All right, say one love on 3, 2, 1." And she was like 3, 2, 1, and then he goes 3, 2, 1, and I was like, "What?" He didn't know the one love, and I was like, "Then you don't really follow me."
Are you sure you know the one love, or he was just didn't know what the hell he was doing?
Maybe he was a little yipped. That energy, it's so hard to be around.
Yeah, that's
especially when they're like
beyond my age.
Especially when you're sloppy, it's just like the nose. It bothers me.
Anything, drinking or anything. Like, dude, anyone who's
he was
have control of themselves. It's like, all right, dude, get away from me.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, come on, man. Like,
get your life, dude.
Get your life together, man. But so I'm at the parking garage saying bye to people, and this one guy's like, "Oh, I think it's amazing that you're blind and like do stuff." And he's like, "I woke up blind for."
You had another.
Yeah, he goes, "I woke up blind for a couple of days," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that must have sucked, man." Like just kind of joking, like smiling. And he was like, "Well, no, it didn't, because I knew it was gonna go away." And I was just like, what do I say here, Chair? Like, oh, it's so good for you, man. Like, I wish that was the case here. Like,
it goes. The other thing you can get is like, I remember like at Christmas where I was standing around and my aunt was talking about how bad her eyes are getting. She's like, "Yeah, I can't read without my glasses now, like it's getting older and I got to hold papers like 10 feet from my face and stuff like that." And then they all kind of stop and just kind of look at me like, "Oh, never mind. Sorry, Dan." Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Or you ever get the people that are trying to ask you if you've like seen something, and they'll try and change their word 3 times of like, instead of saying seen, I'm like, just fucking say seen.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever watched listen to and I was just like, dude, come on. You don't have to step around your words here.
That's the problem with the oversensitive crap, dude.
I know.
When you gotta use freaking able-bodied and all this shit, and then people can't even talk in front of you because they think they're gonna get canceled.
Exactly. And then it's like, dude, when people ask me like on interviews or pods, I'm like, you hear them trying to stumble around the word blind. I'm like, just say blind. It's fine. Like, I'm the most correct.
And when you get a new iPhone, they don't even give you a block with it, dude.
Oh,
don't get me started.
Here we go, the block.
I want to, a person who decided to do that, I want to put their head in a vice and slowly crank it and make them suffer, dude.
Who are you saving?
Dude, oh,
you're trying to be
eco-friendly. Money do you need to make?
But then they got this is the other thing with the new computer. They got they went back. They used to have the magnetic charger.
I love the magnetic.
And then and they switched to the lightning, and now they're back on the magnetic for the newer one. How does that work? Because I got all these old chargers from my old computers. I get a new computer, and now I got these freaking chargers. It's just
every new generation. It's like I get
then you got the old blocks that take the USB, and now the new ones take the USB-C.
I understand the headphone change and going wireless on the headphones.
Yes,
that was a big thing that in the beginning, you're like, this doesn't make any sense. What are we doing here?
Then you got to use the dongle.
Realize it's like when we went from VHS to DVD, getting people to change is a hard thing, but the things that actually are actually beneficial and make sense.
Yeah.
Are good in the long run. You know what I mean?
Less cords.
Wireless headphone. Yeah. Less cords, less crap.
Yeah. And less things can go wrong.
As long as the actual work, all the crap. But the charging thing is just like switching it up every 10 seconds. Like, what? Are we really charging the phones that much faster with the lightning wire?
And here's the other thing.
Who's complaining about my phone's didn't charge fast enough?
Well, here's the thing. I have the Beats, by Apple, the Beats headphones,
Beats by Dre,
wireless, and
$1 billion.
It's a different charger than my freaking iPhone.
Oh my
Can't
God.
we just have the same damn charger?
Everything needs to be universal.
And then the Apple Watch. I got the Apple Watch. Different charger.
The watch has a different charger.
It's got a freaking.
Oh, that's the magnetic thing.
Yeah, the magnetic thing, but it's not even the same magnetic you can use for your phone.
Yeah, it doesn't make none sense, man. It's all money, dude. Monopoly. You got to buy their products.
And how come I can't use my old blocks? I got all these old blocks that I'll like be cleaning up the house. I'm like, oh, a block. Oh, it's USB.
Well, hang on to, because you're probably going to switch back in 5 fucking years, dude. Assholes.
It's what do you call that? So,
but I do got to say, I got the new 14 Pro iPhone. Oh my God, dude.
So much.
Because I was rocking. I had the 10, and it was slow. This thing's 4 years old, or I think over 4 years old.
Yeah, I think it's 5 because they had the 10 and they did the SE.
I got it in summer. It might have been 5 years at that point.
And here's the thing: you can't even use certain things with the 10 because the software is not updated.
And then I held off from updating forever. Like I stopped after like 2 years. I stopped updating because I know it's gonna turn.
Well, here's the other thing: Instagram, get your shit together. Because I can't hit the freaking general messages.
It still can't do it, huh?
Still can't do it. They're not fixing it. And
who knows how many general messages I have?
It's one fucking thing to change on the code, and they can't do it. They just leave out a whole minority.
I have a contact. I did a speech for. I'm gonna write him an email and let him know.
You did a speech. Oh, you did a speech for.
There was a company that did work with accessibility in.
Yeah, you need to talk to them.
Well, they were Facebook. I think it might have been Meta.
But Facebook is Instagram. It's the same shit.
Yeah. I don't know if they just had the account for Facebook or Instagram too.
Yeah.
No, because I mentioned Instagram in the thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
Tell Fuckerberg, I'm pissed off.
Why, about Facebook?
About Instagram. He's Instagram too. Meta. He owns it all now.
Meta, yeah.
Fucking Meta bullshit. And then the Reels bonus is away without telling you.
Those are gone.
Yeah.
Now it's all ad. I made 59 cents last week.
Oh, you can't even get a cup of coffee. Can't even
Dude, keep the change, you filthy animal. Don't even bother with it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay.
Once you make $100, we'll pay you. Keep it. It's taking me 10 years to get $100.
Pay taxes on 59 cents.
Fucking people, dude. Changing the charger block has been irking me for weeks, though.
Yeah, you're really upset about this.
I mean, it's just a slap in my face, dude.
Do you not have a charger block then?
Well, I have my old,
but that's USB,
my old chargers, but they gave you the cord, but no block. So it's just like, so I need to buy a new block or have the computer to charge my phone. It's like, what the hell?
And it's like you have to order the new block, and sometimes they don't sell you just the block.
It just doesn't make sense.
And then you got to be scared you don't have a knockoff cord, knockoff block.
I would rather them not give me the fucking cord. Because the fact that I have the cord and I'm like,
I agree.
What?
I agree.
I want to strangle myself with the damn thing, dude.
I want to strangle Meadow with the cord.
It's such a fucking greedy. Like, people spend $1,200, $1,100 on this phone. And you're going to say, go fuck yourself. You got to buy this block.
No, they're going to say, go fuck yourself.
Kidding me.
This is good for the environment. But what about all the freaking children slaves you have making your shit?
Good for the dude. Yeah. So I got to throw away my old blocks as opposed to being able to reuse them?
Well, no, it's like you said, save them.
That's a bullshit fucking
5 years
excuse for them to have to buy a new one. It drives me nuts, dude.
Yeah, and then what? The iPhone 15, they're probably going to take away the charging port and just use the wireless.
Why haven't they had a phone that can just suck the juice out of the air, dude?
It's solar.
I don't understand.
I want a solar iPhone.
I heard a rumor. There's so much bullshit. This was years ago that Musk was making a phone that would like solar charge and everything. Tesla.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I would buy that. I would get a phone that you wouldn't have to charge, dude. As long as you got it in the sun a little bit.
Yeah, that would be nice. But then what? What do you do at nighttime when you're on an important call? Your phone dies and you need to
make it through. You got to make it through the. It's supposed to have a really long battery life and crap too.
Well, the new Macs have a great battery life.
Yeah, the new phone's good. Yeah, but the speed. That's what I was saying. The speed. You forget how voiceover is supposed to work.
Well, you're on 5G now, Jerry.
5G.
Yeah.
This isn't even the network. This is just the phone processing power, baby.
I know, but the 5G processes things a lot faster.
I thought the 5G was the actual network. That's the network.
Like the 4G, speed 5G? So that you can download stuff. Oh, do you mean like...
I'm saying like the speech and how fast...
I was going to say the voiceover even gets like laggy.
Like the computing power, the hard drive power of how fast it loads apps and like...
Well, here's the other thing. Why are you going to sell a product that doesn't have a good enough processor? Because I got a Mac Pro or a Mac Air years ago, like maybe 6 years ago now. And I got it. I bring it home and I start using it with voiceover. The voiceover is lagging so bad because the processing's so weak. And I had to bring it back and get a Pro.
Get a better model.
Dude, it was bullshit.
Yeah, that's
how are you gonna make a computer that doesn't even process fast enough?
Mac, you know what, dude? When what's his name? Who's the guy who started it?
Steve Jobs.
Jobs. When Jobs wouldn't let that happen, dude.
No.
I think Jobs had the quality. He knew what was up, dude.
Tim Cook is corrupt.
Is that the new guy? They're just
running the business into the ground.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
Just forgetting about the disabled people.
We need a new product to come in and shake things up and scare the shit out of them and get their asses in line, dude.
That's it.
Capitalism, baby.
We need like
fucking pear to come out, dude.
Banana. Yeah.
Banana, dude. Apples and oranges. Oranges. We need orange to come out.
Yeah. Apple. Yep. I like that.
And that's what they should call it too, something like that, just to rub it in their face.
Apples and oranges.
Greedy bastards, dude.
They should just call it fruit.
Greedy bastards.
Yeah, and I don't want this orange won't have a bite taken out of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. Yeah. They give you a phone with a cord with a bite taken out of it because in order to use your phone you got to buy that extra bite, dude, as another accessory.
Yeah, the bite in the apple is the block.
What a metaphor, dude. Exactly what it is, dude.
Oh,
Janie, don't even get a that's a premise right there.
That is a great premise. You say hold on?
You didn't get a whole apple.
Yeah, I
had stores. I don't remember. I had travel things. I can't remember. I wrote them down. I don't know where they are.
Them down.
I did. I don't know what something. But
get them for next one. I gotta start jotting more down. I got drug tested.
With my stepdad, we were traveling.
Cali?
Yeah, I was in California, saw the kid, baseball for 5 hours one day. That was great. I don't know, dude.
Ever take him to like a Dodgers game?
Yeah, I go to Dodgers.
Oh, nice.
Likes a Dodgers game. Taking him to Tigers games when he's here too. We went to opening day. I think I
Is
talked
Tigers
about that.
MLB?
Major
Is
League.
that the majors?
The Tigers?
I don't know baseball, dude.
Okay, yeah.
I know Yankees. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, our AAA teams, the Mud Hens. Which, funny enough, plays in Ohio. Toledo. Toledo Mud Hens.
Toledo Mudhead.
Are the Tigers, Detroit Tigers AAA team. I don't know if it's like that for a lot of teams. Are there AAA teams outside of the state?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know a lot of them do spring training in Florida.
Actually, yeah, because we have the New Jersey Blue Claws.
Okay.
And there's no New Jersey baseball team.
There is no Jersey team.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's AAA for like
the Yankees or Mets
and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that all different or same? I don't know.
Oh, because then hockey's got a lot of under teams too that are all over the place. Like my cousin was playing for a team under the
I'm crippled. I don't know.
Devils that was in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Jersey Devils.
Jersey Devils. Oh yeah, remember the Jersey Devil? But
you saying though you got drug tested though.
Dude, I was at
close to the Willie concert, dude. You were gonna get busted or what?
No, you're allowed to have cannabis in your system outside of competition.
Oh right, you can only have X amount of BTUs.
Yeah. Well, no, that's nanograms, but that's during competition. Outside of competition, you could be Snoop Dogg.
Right. But just during comp, you can even have a little bit in your system, but it has to be very low.
Yeah, you can't be like
actively
consuming
using
anything like a week or two before, like 2 weeks. But, yeah, which I didn't know when I first won nationals. No one told me, but I was young and dumb and full
of my mind.
Full of cannabis.
Young, dumb, and full of cannabis.
Yeah. But I'm at CrossFit the other day, and I usually drink these drinks after called Fit Aid. That's like it's like a recovery drink. Like
muscle milk, baby.
No, it's not like that, but it's like it almost tastes like an energy drink without the like super caffeine. And it has like the tiniest bit of creatine in it. So like I still don't know.
Hopefully, are you not allowed to have creatine?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Creatine's fine, I think.
Dude, you can't even take some like flu medication. Like the things they have on the ban list are insane.
But creatine is, I don't know. I don't know, Olympics and stuff, that's all good. I thought.
I think so. We
gotta get a list. Why don't you have a list of what you can and can't?
Joe List. No, they have like a website, but it's so hard to navigate. That's the annoying thing. I gotta just call and ask. But they so I'm at CrossFit and Kelly comes running in. Don't drink the Fit Aid. Like, don't drink the Fit Aid. I don't know what's in it. I don't know if you're allowed to have any of that stuff in your system, blah blah. It is like pretty clean and stuff. So she comes in, she's like, USADA's at the house. And I'm like, the United States
Russian. That sounds like a Russian hit squad, dude.
USADA. But they're at the house. The guy was Kelly's home alone. The guy just starts banging on the door downstairs. And she's like, is that our door? And then like a minute later, he starts banging again. And she said he's like really whapping at the door.
Yeah.
And she goes down. She sees the guy with the clipboard and the hat. And he's like, hey, is Anthony here? I'm here for USADA. And because they could show up anytime, anywhere, any place. And
is this the first time they've popped in?
First time in a couple years.
Okay.
And because at the last competition I got blood and urine taken, and I was clean, Jerry. And then
right, but at the competition, this is the
this
you had just a door visit, a home visit before?
One time I had it where I was living in Brooklyn and I had my look. So you have to fill out like these whereabouts, so like where you'll be when, and like when you train, all these, and your training locations. And I had, I'm back and forth between New Jersey and Brooklyn. The guy was in Spring Lake looking for me, and he had to drive to Brooklyn to come test me. But that was another time. This time I get home, I'm like chugging water on the way home because I know I'm gonna have to like pee, and it's gonna be hard to pee. And then the guy comes in and he's like, I found you on TikTok. I don't think I've ever tested someone with as many followers as you. I was like, oh my God.
This is cool.
Yeah, I was like, what do I say
Cool,
to
dude.
bro? So
Were you ever blind?
I
You ever have vision problems?
think his name callback. I think his name was Tommy Gunn, and he comes in. He's got all the paperwork. This is something that pisses me off. They got all this paperwork on the iPad. No braille, no accessibility for me.
iPad though? Tell them to turn on voiceover.
I know.
Or was it a shitty
It was like a
tablet?
yeah, it was like a tablet thing.
Maybe it wasn't. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, no braille. Like, come on, I got to sign all this shit. And he's like, I know it's pretty messed up. Blah blah blah. He's like, here's a USADA card. You can email them.
Thing,
So,
you probably could have pulled the accessibility card. Maybe got
ADA.
away with it. Like, I'll pee for you right now, but I'm not signing that.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm signing.
Yeah,
You
I
probably
don't know
could have
what
been
I'm
a dick if you wanted
No, I
to.
made him read everything. Made him
Yeah,
read.
yeah, make him
all
read.
out.
Yeah, I love to make him read.
I know. He's like, well, there's kind of a lot of stuff here. I'm like, yeah, well, I can't read it. And so you got to pick. They hand you a couple different cups.
Actually, when I usually do that about halfway through, I'm like, all right. Okay, yeah, just skip,
yeah.
skip back.
I cut him off 2 times. All right,
I got that part. I understand that. What's the next chapter? Yeah. Just annoying. Just as annoying to us. Yeah.
Exactly.
So is he gonna watch? Does he watch you dig? He's got to.
Oh wait, let me get there.
All right.
I then you got to pick from a few packages of cups. They let you pick, and I do an eeny miny mo, catch a blind man by his toe. So they have the cup with the top that seals, and it's like a plastic cup, thick plastic, and it has a top, and they're in these like plastic baggies that are like sealed. And he has you pick your own just so you're the one that picked your cup. I don't know. It makes no sense. But so then
they're all the same cup.
Yeah.
But
they have like a number on them. And then you pick a box too. And the box has so the cup is what you pee in. And then you have to pick a box that has like 2 vials in it that you pour the pee in, and then like bags that you seal it up in and whatever. So
you're picking them.
Yeah, so that
there's less chance of them being able to
like contaminate
pre do something.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to wash your hands, but you're not allowed to use soap. It's like very intense. And then so we're sitting at the kitchen table, fill out all this stuff, right? Time to pee. I'm like, all right, I think I can squeak one out. Oh, first he asked me for my ID, and I have to go into like my bedroom to get it. I run into the bedroom. He's running behind me, Jerry, like on my tail, because they're not allowed to let you out of their sight. Forgot about that. And I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then Kelly reminded me, she's like, you're not allowed to be out of their sight. They have to follow you, blah, blah, blah. Because like if I had to go to practice or something, he would come with me to practice until I pee. So like their whole day is on you. Like they're with you. And so I go into the bathroom. My bathroom's tiny. I have the door open. They have to watch the pee come out of your penis there.
Damn.
He's right over
watching
me.
The old ding dong.
Yeah, and I was like, before I pull my pecker out, I was like, just let you know, I'm a little cold. And he gets all awkward. He gets so awkward. And then I squeeze out a pee. You need 90 milliliters. I pee. I'm like, this has got to be it. I'm like pushing at the end, doing the old, and then
a little bit coming
out. And then I put it on the table. 80 milliliters, Jerry. I was 10 away, so I have to sit there.
Watch you piss again.
I have to sit there with this guy and chug water until I can go again. And now I'm like, oh great, this is gonna take forever. Like, couldn't just.
Not only that, he's got to watch you piss again.
I know he's got to watch for the pee pee, and I got to go TT in the pee pee, and he fought, and little unbeknownst to him, Kelly's taking little clips to get a video. So she's getting little scenes, and so I go back in, I squeeze out maybe 3 drops, and I was like so bummed out. 89 milliliters. So I'm at 89.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did add it to the other one. Okay.
Yeah. So you add it to the other.
You needed 1 more milliliter.
Dude, He's like, it's literally a drop. And I was like, damn, that's probably on my boxers right now. And so finally I'm able to squeeze out. I have to pee 3 times in front of him.
3 times you did it?
3 times. And then I have to go over back to the table. I got to tell him everything I've taken in the past couple days.
A bunch of shit. Yeah.
And then I got to transfer the urine. And I'm doing it on the kitchen table. I was like, Kelly, you got to do this. So he put the towel down and she transfers the urine. And then I have to seal it up. And then bada bing, bada boom, he goes on his way. And I don't hear from him until there's good or bad news. now I play the waiting game. I'm in like limbo. So it sucks.
Yeah, you weren't stressed.
No, I wasn't stressed. I'm more stressed about like if there's any traces of like creatine, which I don't use creatine as a supplement. It's literally
creatine is probably. Did you even know if it's bad?
No, I gotta still check.
I'm sure creatine's fine. That's like a normal weight lift crap. I don't know though. Who knows what they're banning?
Webster, are you allowed to use creatine in the Olympics?
I feel like that's a pretty normal thing.
Oh, it's not screened for or banned by the anti-doping agency or WADA, so I'm good.
You're good. You
So
creatine it up.
that goes. USADA sends it to WADA, and then WADA tests it. So WADA's the anti-doping agency, and it's just like
what a fucking
WADA do. Yeah, 3 Ps. 3 Ps of charm.
He watched you pee 3 times. Oh my god, that's funny, dude.
I know. I think that's a wrap, Jer.
You got to see your little TT 3 times. Dude.
Oh, Pecker, dude. And it was like dehydrated. I felt embarrassed.
How yellow was it? Dark?
Oh, it was dark.
Dehydrated?
Yeah, it was very dark. I was like, you're going to have no. And then they have to test the gravity. I don't know. He said something about like gravity.
What?
I don't know. He like tests it with this thing to make sure
we're not on the moon, Jerry. It's the same gravity here as there is.
Like, you can see that my pee is staying in the cup. It's not levitating over here. So that was a whole thing. But yeah,
dude,
it's nice when you don't have anything to hide. So I'm glad with that. I was just like, oh, I gotta go pee. I was joking, like if Kelly peed in it for me, they'd come back and they'd be like, you're pregnant. Oh, but yeah, that's
sweet, dude.
Sweet pee.
I gotta get out of here. I'm in this little dungeon of a room.
Bring your notes next time there. So I'm not.
I'll have something, dude.
All right. Well, that's a wrap.
I'll have more tales.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Great episode. Really appreciate your support. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Follow the YouTube. And leave a comment on the YouTube. Help that algo. And then give us some reviews on Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, whatever the hell it's
reviews help. They really help push the podcast further.
You got 3 more reviews on
especially
Apple.
on Apple, right? Because once you get reviews, then they Apple start
pumping it a little
they
more.
Start pumping a little more.
Yeah, so help us out there, eyes and ears.
We're getting drug tested over here. Help us out.
Getting drug tested for you guys.
Anthony's gonna fail eventually. Help us out.
Oh, that's a wrap.
Keep pushing.
One love.
Keep pushing and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.